Hey everybody. So today I wanted to kind of talk about whether or not you should treat, whether or not I think trainers should be treated as live blades. So let's get right into it. When it comes to balisongs, you know, there's trainers, there's live blades, false live blades, things like that. And in general, the basic idea is that a trainer is there to then train you to flip a live blade, which is being represented by my false live blade Canyon. Now, that's true, and that is how I think that is how the majority of people use balisongs and use trainers. However, there is a subset of people who only flip live blades and a subset who only flip trainers. Now, obviously, if you only flip live blades, you know, it doesn't really matter if you treat trainers like live blades because you don't flip trainers. But if you are someone who only flips live blades, I believe those people would tell you that you should always treat your trainers like live blades. Because in general, this whole hobby is kind of centered around live blades still. More recently, there has been a much bigger push towards trainers. And trainers are good, but for those of you who have flipped either a live blade or a false live blade, you'll know that generally they flip better. They just have nicer weight distributions, generally speaking. This isn't, of course, this isn't true for everything, but most of the time that is true. So that's why a lot of people like live blades. Plus, utility. Now, another thing to think about is the people that only flip trainers, because some people only flip trainers. And if you only flip trainers, does it really matter if I follow, you know, all of the kind of safety rules with balisongs and, you know, oh, it's falling, don't try to catch it? Does it matter? And here's, you know, this is my take on it personally, and this could potentially be controversial, I don't know. If you're someone who only flips trainers, and you're only ever going to flip trainers, you know that 100%, they're maybe live blades are illegal, or you just know that that's not something you're interested in, then honestly, you don't have to treat trainers like they're live blades. You know, if it's falling and you want to try to catch it to save it, you can. But if you're someone who, you know, you're not really sure whether or not you're going to ever do live blades, or maybe you know for a fact you're going to get into live blades, generally speaking, you're going to be best off if you can train yourself to treat all of your blades as if they're live. So, you know, treat all your trainers like they're live blades, all your false live blades like they're sharp, because that's going to build good habits. If you don't treat your trainers like live blades, you're going to end up building bad habits, such as when the balisong's falling, you're going to try to catch it. Now, that's fine on a trainer, but the moment that you try to catch a live blade, there's a very good, very high chance that you will end up getting cut. And no one wants to get cut. So if you're using a trainer, you know, if you're not using the trainer like a live blade and then you're flipping a live blade, in a way you're actually training yourself to get cut on the live blade. So it is something to think about. However, is this really that important? Yeah. You know, it's kind of one of those more nitpicky things in the hobby. Like, yeah, should you treat your trainer like a live blade? You should. But if you don't, well, you'll probably end up learning the hard way. But that's why I'm telling you guys. I know a lot of you are more beginners, and I'm saying if you want to flip live blades in the future, you're going to be best off trying to build good habits now instead of having to relearn things later. That's pretty much all I had for you guys today. Check out the new channel, link in the description. And I hope you've all had a wonderful day. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And till next time, keep flipping.